Now we're talking. We have some speed. Good.
Peace be with you.
So now we are going on top of the world, basically, all the way up to the top of High Mountain, and we should be able to do it if we don't get serious lag spikes. Because you need to conserve your vigor and let it recharge as you fly higher. Yeah, this looks like we are going to make it. We need to clear this ridge and then we will be home. Home, home, home. Dun, 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 dun. Down here is the fire.
Hail. Walk with the Earth Mother.
We are barely going to make it to 67. I actually doubt that we will hit what we need. So we are at 313 and we need 321 and we will only be getting about 5,000. So we will be a couple of thousand experience short here.
I spit on you! Begone!
He was a nice fellow. Yeah. We ended up at 319 when we needed 321. So that's a bummer. Never mind. Let's see. Where to next? We do have 695. We need 5 more. And that will actually push us all the way, because what we can do now is that we can go to Kultiras, and I don't need to unlock Zandalar in order for me to get 1, 2, 3 flowers if I needed to. Three bonfires, and that's a total of 15 flowers. I need only 5. So we can go there, which I will do. I will portal to Stormwind again. Eastern Kingdom, Stormwind. And let's go back to the Mage Tower. And from here we take the left and hop over to Borealis. And from Borealis we can fly down to the bonfire in Tirigard Sound. Again, I haven't really done much in BFA on this character. You can see the people are still just neutral to me, and that's because I haven't done anything. I don't even think I have done the introduction quests to this area. But for this, it's not necessary. We are going down here to Tirgout Sound, and we're going to find the bonfire over here.
What can I do for you?
And I hit level 67, and now we have 700. That is 350 times 2. So let's see, we will add another talent to my tree. I started that one, why not finish it? So let's fly back to Stormwind. No, I didn't mean to click there. I'm just gonna check one thing, because now that I am level 67, I might actually have unlocked the portal to Valdrakken. Or do you still need to be level 70 for that to happen? Let's see. Because if I have, it will make things much easier. In the past I haven't been able to use this portal. No, I still don't have the possibility. I need to quest some more in the Dragon Isles on a character in order for me to unlock that. Moo! Valdrakken, yes! Do you know where I have my Hearthstone set, by the way, Beowulf? Can you guess? I have it set in Valdrakken. Woo! I'm actually going to change this. And I can show you where the vendor is if you already didn't know. It's down here. Before this stable was here, the tent was closer to the event area, but now it's here. And this is the midsummer supplier, and we are going to get 2 of the pets you can get. You have the Cinder Crawler, the Captured Flame, and the Indigenous Flameling. Yeah. So I had Flamelings, a couple of them in my bags. Captured Flame. Ooh, that's crazy price. But anyway, I will actually get one of those and one of those.
Watch your back.
Watch your back. And I will actually learn this because it's easier to move things. You might sell them at a higher price as unlearned, but yeah. Jeez, give me some time to guess. Sorry. Now we are done with the leveling on this character. Hi Sherpa, welcome to my evening streams. I'm actually going to do the Scale Belly grind on this one to see if Scale Belly is up on the server. I still don't have any chromatic sword to sell on the US realms, so I will fly over and do that just to see, to break things off a bit. We are on my US servers, setting up for gold farming. What we just finished was picking up the Burning Blossoms, and that pushed us to level 67. Once the pre-patch goes live, I'm going to push this all the way to 70 and make sure we unlock the portal to Valdrakken for every character I have that are level 60 plus. As it is now, it's still locked. I cannot access it since I don't have a level 70 character, as I understand it. Also, when the war within comes live, you have the warband wide or account wide progression. So that will be better. On this character right now, we have war mode on. It is 1 o'clock server time, so I doubt it will be up. And yes, someone else has been here. And from what I can see, someone has been here quite recently, since the mob that usually stands on the ledge there is gone. So someone was here recently. Let's take a loop and see if we can get the battle pets. As you can see, I have 600 attempts at this point. And from what I can see, one is 1 in 5,000 and one is 1 in 10,000. So we still have ways to go. But I might be lucky. You have the Rasachi hatchling and the hyacinth cow. I'm gonna skip those two mining nodes. Instead, I will fly over to the closest inn. So I'm in a rested area where I can remove the war mode, because I'm going to try this again. Let's fly over to the closest inn. It's in the closer up ahead here. And here we go inside, and now we can turn war mode off. And by turning war mode off, we get one more shot at having the scale belly up. But again, this is a Hypop server that is linked to another bunch of servers, and it's a normal server, which means that this is a very high populated area. So I doubt we will find what we are looking for. But you never know. Let's go the other way and pick up the ore on the way to the mob. And of course, mining and skinning also gives you material you can sell on the auction house. See if we are lucky. I doubt it. No, I was not lucky. It's obvious that someone just killed it.
I require a target.
Or is that the scale belly? No, I don't think so. It's the iron jaw ballistic. Okay. That is level 20. So it's a person leveling. Like I said, this is a highly populated area since it's a cross realm thing. And as you could see, this character has an asterisk by her name, and that indicates that we don't share a server. So she's from another server. She's on Agramar, and I am on Khadgar. And since she's on another server, we cannot trade items if we are not in a group. But I think that limit will go away once we hit the war within. I know there will be cross-server guilds, so why not cross-server like communications and trading? Now let's go over to Westfall to see if we can be lucky with Defiance mobs. There is Westfall. I was flying in a little bit of a wrong direction. And what we want to do in Westfall is go into the Dead Mines entrance area. We are not going into the instance itself, but in the cave outside the instance there are a couple of rares that can give us items that are well worth the trip over here. Let's kill this guy. And this one I don't do with war mode on or off, just the way I am right now. And the reason for that is that these characters have a 15-minute spawn timer, so they are relatively often up. Then again, we are at 1 o'clock server time in the middle of the day, so there might be people questing in the area, and that would make it less likely that the rares are up. And he wasn't at the first position, and he wasn't here either. The Brainwashed Noble is the one I'm looking for, and the Brainwashed Noble isn't here either. So the Brainwashed Noble wasn't up, and it looks like Marisa wasn't up either. Let's see if she can be further down this road, but this road leads to the entrance of the Dead Mines, as you see here, and we are not going in there. Let's go pick up some ore and then go back to the undead area and see if we can get the foreman at least and have a chance at his pants or gloves. Let's do some speed running. this is the area I mean. We have some undead and some skeletons. Hello. Let's wrap you up. And why not pick up some ore on the way down? It looks like no one has been here in a while, so hopefully the foreman is up. And there you have it, foreman thistle nickel.
I cannot attack that.
We got the gauntlets. They are bind on pickup, so nothing I can trade. Let's see if we got anything else. I got the warrior cloth. That one I will actually keep. And I can try sell this one also. If you listen to my other podcast, my other streams, that is, you know that on my EU side, I have a kind of a limit or a minimum worth to post on the auction house. For the US side, that is much lower. I'm currently around 100 gold limit for things I'm posting or not, just because I still need to get started with the gold making. And it's also a way to learn to see what the markets want. So these two items, even though they are listed for, this one is listed for 1500, it usually sells region wide for about 70 gold. The other one worth 500 on the auction house, but it usually sells for about 30. This server, Khadgar, is one of those servers where the auction house is wacko out of place. Things are often listed way above the region sales average, but things actually do sell. So even though they are overpriced, if I undercut in relation to what the normal price on the server is, I have in the past managed to sell a couple of things. So we are going back to Stormwind with this one. And then I think I will hop over to one of my leveling alts and do some leveling. I have a bunch of characters I would like to push up to 40 at the first, and then to 60. So let's park him over here. But before we do that, I'm going to send over some stuff. The mail one, and then the cloth one. When that's done, let's sell some trash.
I have many wares. Farewell, friend of the Grummles.
So, there you are. Let's see, who do we have that is in the vicinity? We have that one. I think I did fly him around. Let's see where he was and if he has been picking up the herbs, the burning blossom flowers. So let's check Azeroth. Yeah, he's done everything but Dragon Isles, and you can't access Dragon Isles until he is level 60. And he hasn't done the Draenor Garrison, so I could actually take the time to show you how I do the Draenor intro, because I do not do the usual introduction quests line all the way through into Draenor. Instead, what I do is I fly down to the Dark Portal and the Blasted Lands and end up at the end of the introduction quest, just as you start to set up your garrison. And now that this character is level 55, he will pretty much one-shot everything in Draenor, so it will be a smooth ride. And also, yeah, we will not get a full level from it, not far. Once we have set up the garrison, we will also pick up the Burning Blossoms in Draenor as we do that. A good way to get a little bit of a change of scenery and also a little bit change of speed, because going with the dragon kind of drains my brain. It goes too fast moving. So now that we are used to flying on the dragon much faster, this high speed flying is not so high speed anymore. But yeah. So we are crossing Duskwood into the Deadwind Pass area, and let me fly down to Zidormi and show you where you change the time zone or time area time. Because you need to be in the right version of the Blasted Lands when you do this. So for the Blasted Lands you have the Burning Crusade version, and you have the Warlords of Draenor version. And when you look at this, you see that we are now in the right one, because this asks us to show the Blastlands before the invasion. And before the invasion is the Kata or Burning Crusade time. One way you can see that you are in the right time zone, time frame, is the fact that you will have a lot of Iron Horde in this area instead of the old ones. Also, the portal itself in this Draenor time zone is red. In the original Burning Crusade version, this portal is green. So you will have a lot of Iron Horde and you will have the red portal. I'm not picking up any quests. I'm not doing anything other than just flying through the portal. And when we fly through the portal, it skips the introduction quest line and puts us at the beach. And here in the beach, we can pick up this quest. And if you cannot see the quest on Valen, you need to activate trivial quests. Now that I'm level 55 and I'm not in Chromie time, I'm outscaling these quests. They are legacy quests in this case. So it's a trivial quest, need to be checked in order for you to be able to see it. You will still be able to pick up it if you know it's there, because if you click on him, the quest will be there even if this mark isn't there. But to make it easier, I always have the trivial quest mark
You are
up.
the instrument of
Again, Blizzard is changing this for the War Within, so there will be other indicators coming, but we will talk more about that once it's live, so because then it will be easier to explain.
Prophet, I must warn you. The Iron Horde intends to strike out against
So,
all who oppose.
you can fly in advance up here. You don't have to wait for them to arrive.
We must settle your people.
So this is where you will create your garrison.
What news from the front? Never again.
So in this way we basically skip the introduction quests line that takes about 30 to 45 minutes.
I can open up a portal to Stormwind.
Then again, if you are leveling in Chromie time, doing the introduction quests for Draenor and maybe the first couple of zones give you very good experience. It's one of the faster ways to level through questing.
Alright, come on through. Steady. Steady.
This is it, boys. Let's break some ground and take this world for the Alliance.
But now, since we are not in Chromie time, we will not be getting basically any experience for any of the quests or killing the mobs.
Hello, Commander.
So, as you
I'll
can
call
see
in a
here,
few favors.
I get 450 experience. And of course, we need to choose 2, 3. Let's choose that
For
one.
the Alliance. We'll get it done. If you mark those trees, Shelley's
But to be
lumberjacks,
fair,
giant
in
killer
this case,
whales.
I
I
choose
have a feeling
speed
it's going to be a
over
long,
experience,
cold night.
because the aim here is just to set up the garrison as quickly as possible.
I need a target. I don't have a target.
So why didn't he automatically, let's see, yeah, enable action targeting. Okay, so it should have worked. What I meant by that is that when you aim your character at a mob,
Ready to work.
it should automatically like tag it for you, so you can just go and kill it without needing to first manually tag the mob, but it does it for you. It's good in some instances, like now, but very bad in other instances if you are in a situation where you don't accidentally want to pull more mobs than necessary. Like you see, I basically one-shot them. And that makes this go much smoother.
Ready to work.
When I am here, I am also picking up this one. What's it called? Lunar Fall Egg. It gave me experience, so yeah, nice. But I don't think I got anything else from it. Yeah, I got 12 garrison resources.
Ready to work.
There we are. Let's fly back to the site, turn in the quests, and pick up the next quest.
Orders, Commander. We've got a lot of work to do. An excellent choice of lumber, if I do say so myself. Impressive work, Commander. I know I'll sleep a lot better without those giant killer birds flying around.
So let's go back to the cave and kill the bigger baddie. There he is. So, now we should have done everything we need.
This is our moment. With the giant defeated, we shouldn't have any more trouble clearing
And it's
out the
time to
area.
set up the
On
garrison.
it. We've got a lot of work to do. For the
I've seen this enough, so let's quit the cutscene. So what I will do here is that I will actually push this garrison to the level 2
I'll call in a
garrison.
few favors.
it takes
For the
another
Alliance.
10-15 minutes. And let me just... What I was supposed to do was to settle the Heartstone. And since the Heartstone now is a toy, you can delete it and still have it active. So you don't need to have the Heartstone for your garrison or for Legion Dalaran in your bags any longer. That's good. So what we need to do is to pick up
Where do we
this
stand?
quest also
Macy's
for the
war.
Pale Moonlight.
Be careful, Commander. If these
And
pale orcs are real,
she's told to go
who
back to
knows
work.
what powers they possess?
When I do this, I also pick up the buried supplies and the supplies I can find around the area, because in order for me to be able to push the garrison up to a level 2 garrison, I need 200 of these garrison resources. Let's pick up
What should I
flight
do?
path just in case. And resources picked up. Let's hear Shelley's report.
Greetings. Light bless you.
That's the first quest done. Let's pick up some more of these. And then to actually do some real questing, we need to go down to this area. And here we have a rare to kill to get some more of the garrison resources. It's called Ahamai. So let's see if we have any swim speed potions. We got. Let's use that one. Gives us a little bit of a boost when it comes to swimming for 20 seconds, I think. And that way we pick up the chest to get some more of the garrison resources. And now that we are by the surface, we can fly over to the next place. We need to kill 8 of these guys, and we need to collect 15 of the salvage stuffies. So I usually go in here and clear out this place first. And there's another chest you can pick up here. They give you some more resources, and then these ones. This guy do have mining. And in Draenor you need to learn mining as a recipe, and you get the recipe from doing one of the mining nodes and then learning the recipe. Perfect. That's 8 of 8. We still need 4 more of the resources, so let's kill some more here. And we are 14, there's 15. Good. Now let's go kill the big baddie. He's over here, and I guess we will one-shot him. On this character I have skinning, so basically we need to kill a mob that gives us skinning in this area, and there should be wolves that you are able to skin. Here is one. And there we are. And that learned gave us skinning as the possibility. For some reason you don't need to apply some recipe to learn skinning, you just do it. Yeah, but that's no problem. And once we have done this, we have collected enough materials. to be able to
Come,
build our
speak with
barracks.
me. We mustn't. These pale orcs sound dangerous. Hopefully,
So let's
this is
turn
the
in the
last we
quest.
see of them.
On it. We'll get it done. I'll call in a few favors. We've got a lot of work to do. On it.
And building
got
your
a lot of
barracks
work
is
to
the
do.
next quest. So let's go over here and find the blueprints.
Ugh, some of these supplies are really waterlogged and sticky. These
And the
will get
reason
job
why I
done.
pushed this
Truly,
to a level
this is
2 barrack
disgusting.
directly here is that it will take me some while to gather the 2000 needed in order for me to upgrade this to a level 3 garrison. At the moment we have 179 and we need 200 resources in order for us to upgrade this to a level 2 garrison.
The barracks look fantastic. You should go check in with Mirage. I'm going to hang out here and admire my handiwork.
So, and Marat helps us set up the mission tables.
How goes the fight? Our enemies must. With the barracks complete.
So
we
the
can
barracks
find the
gives you
shelter
a
of
way
these
to
troops of this eternal night.
call on an army.
Never again.
And this is the first step to setting up your
Aliana
garrison
just headed out to Moonflower
mission
Valley.
mission
She is
tables.
quite eager to explore this new land.
And on my US side, I will not in the first. It's not a priority to set up the mission table on Draenor. I know there are a lot of ways you can make gold from these mission tables, but for now we are not going to do that. What we are going to do is to fly over to this area over here. If we didn't have flying, we would not be able to cross into this area unless we have unlocked a bunch of quests. But since we are flying, we can actually pick up this one, and usually you get some stuff you can sell on the auction house from this chest. Let's see, this one is worth trying to sell. This one is definitely worth trying to sell. And this one is also worth trying to sell. So we got 3 items we can try and get sold on the auction house. I will also go down into this area because in here there is the chest. And with this chest we will be getting, I got 46 garrison resources. And that will give us enough resources to be able to upgrade to a level 2 barrack. So let's fly back. And if you didn't know it, if you click on the currency, you have a choice to show on backpack. If you activate that, when you open up your bags, you will have a note at the bottom that says how much you have of these resources. And you can select that for different resources. So that's a good way to keep track on how many you have. In this case, they have a limit. 10,000 is the maximum you can carry. So when you close in on 10,000, you want to be able to go to your trading area and buy stuff with these materials. Because otherwise you are basically wasting your resources. Ads are coming in a minute or so. Let's set up this and send her on her way.
Lead us to victory.
Delegate in Draenor.
Remember that the beast in the shadows might be your salvation.
Let's skip all the pop-up guiding things. There's no way to skip this as I understand it. Once it's done, we are going to send her out to give us another follower.
Don't waste my time. We are bound by a common enemy.
So, we are going to
Watch
pick
your
up the
back.
ashram appearance. And we are also going to pick up the quest
My men are standing ready.
to
I'll
build
call in a
my
few favors.
barracks, my level 2. But before we build the level 2, let's hop on the Griffin
Well met.
and fly to Ashram.
Go with
This
caution.
flight takes a couple of minutes, so since we have ads coming, I am going to take a short break again, stretch my legs, and once we have landed, I will be back. So I'll be right back. And we are back. Welcome in, Contessa. Yes, it's Pet Battle Week. Indeed, it is Pet Battle Week. I'm not that much into pet battling, but if you are leveling your battle pets, this week is a very good one. because you got bonus experience and rep when it comes to the pet battling during this week. So I am not the right one to talk about battling because I've
All's quiet,
basically
Commander.
just started and I don't even have the correct add-ons and stuff installed yet. I need to set up my systems later on, but for the moment I don't prioritize that. I have collected enough in order for me to get the achievement
Light bless you.
like Zookeeper or whatever it was called on the EU account. Now we are on our US account,
Be careful.
and right now I'm setting up my garrison for one of the alts. And this is one of the alts I created when
Greetings.
I had this account open
Never back down.
the last time. I got 850 level 25 rare pets. Nice. That's a lot. But I think the total amount you can have is closing in on like 1700 or something like that. So you still have a ways to go, but that's part of the fun of collecting. There's so much to do. And if you didn't know it, here you have Newbie McGreen. He's a newcomer. I love the name. Camp Sivster, Beowulf. Yes, this is my
King's honor, friend. Be careful.
what you call it, my lair for my
Commander.
armies. I wonder if the next step, I mean, now we have the war bands, and it would only be fitting if we, in some future patch or expansion, will be getting some kind of player housing for our war band. We already have our campfire. Why not give us some kind of garrison-like thing to have for all our alts, where we can display things we have conquered or captured and things like that. I mean, it would be the next logical step, the way I see it. So now we are back, and as you can see, we have 225 of the 200 needed to upgrade our barrack. So let's do this.
You have inspired me, Commander.
Great. We now have a level 2 garrison.
What do you need?
Bigger is
We'll get it
better.
done. For the Alliance.
So what I will do is that we'll pick up the
I'll
quests,
call in a few favors.
and as you can see, in order for the next level of the garrison, we need 2000 garrison resources. We also need 5000 gold. So I'm not 100% certain I will upgrade every single garrison to a level 3 garrison. At least not in the beginning, but I will on some of the characters. And as we are here, I might as well send over some stuff to my auctioneers. That's leather. Fist weapon is a weapon. Cloth, cloth, cloth. Offhand and bow. So leather goes to my leather worker, or not leather worker, but rather my leather auctioneer was what I was supposed to say. I get 1296 pets, so only 437 left to collect. Yeah, I am far from that. I think I have like 600 pets total, and very few of them are leveled. That's an offhand. That's an offhand. That's a bow. That's a fist weapon. So let's send those to my weapon auction house alt. And then we had cloth, cloth, cloth to send to my clothy. There we are. Let's use the yak
Many deals for a friend
to
of the
sell off
council.
some
Don't
trash.
you?
And then I will actually take the time to pick up some
May
more
your
of
feet
these
find good trails.
burning blossoms. I don't think we will be able to hit 350 more because we have 195 and we will not be able to get enough at this point. And I doubt I will be able to push this character up to level 60 before the pre-patch goes live or the midsummer event disappears. We have only 2 days left for the midsummer event, or not even that. Friday morning, so we have basically tomorrow also to be able to do these things. And in Draenor,
Good
we have
fortune.
2 that are faction specific.
Do not lose faith.
The one for Alliance in Shadowmoon Valley, the one for Horde in Frostfire Ridge. All others are combined for Horde and Alliance, which will give us a lot of flowers, but not as much experience. And this will be a little bit slower flying, but as always, no stress.
The dark times will
So
pass.
just
Be
like
ready
in
for anything.
Pandaria and Legion, we need to pick up the quest, turn it in order for us to get what we need. And if you haven't, there is a rare you can get from killing Rookmar. And Rookmar is a birdie that flies around this mountain. There it is. When you kill that mob, you have a 1 in 100 chance to get a mount. I already have that mount on the EU side, and I will not be hunting it on the US side of it, since it's not a mount I'm going to use anyway. And you can't sell it, so at this point it's not worth anything for me. we still do get some experience for exploring. So each of the areas gives us about 340 experience. Oops, I flew too long. There it is. These ones gives us 15 blossoms, and at this level we get 4,000 experience. To complete the level, we need a total of 68,000 experience. And we are a little bit farther than halfway, so we are at about 60%. We will probably not hit level 56 doing this today. I wonder if I should try and push him to 60 today. Or if I should do that tomorrow, because we have 230, and if I finish up this area and then do the Dragon Isles area, I should be able to... Oh, maybe not. Well, I have to calculate that to see if it's worth trying to push him to 60 and do the Dragon Isles bonfires in order to collect 350, but we need 120 more, and I doubt I will get that. I need to steal the flame in a couple of the Horde cities also, I think. But yeah, we will have to see. Here's another of the bonfires. Yeah, and it gave us a bit more than half of one of those. So 1, 2. The problem is that we only have the one up here and the one down there. This one will give us about 8,000 experience, and that one will give us another 4,000. So we are currently on our way over to Frostfire Ridge for the Horde Flame. Thinking about it, I will probably save this guy until Sunday and then push him to 60 during archaeology instead. I don't really need to push myself when it comes to these burning blossoms. It's a good income, but it's also kind of slow burning at this level. There we are. The Horde Flame. Extinguishing Draenor. And yet we will not be hitting level 56 by picking up these flowers. And I only have rested XP for about 1 level. So at this point, even if I were to do some archaeology, we would have to do it for a couple of hours in order for us to push the last 4 levels at this point. So it's better for me to wait a couple of days until the Darkmoor Fair goes live, because then I will have more rested XP and also you will gain the 10 extra percent from the Wii buff. Someone actually came online in the guild. This character is still in Kuhn's old guild from back in the day. I wonder who it was that came online. Arthur. Okay. Someone who I'm not sure who that is just came online. But never mind. It's even though I hadn't played on this account for almost a year and a half, I was still in the guild, so that's nice. Let's see if we can reload so we see what we are doing. But yeah, we just finished up the Warlords of Draenor collecting. Let's go back to the trade district. And we set up our garrison to a level 2 garrison. And now we just need for the resources to gather. It will take a couple of weeks to get those up to 2000 before we may be able to upgrade to a level 3 garrison. But that upgrade will cost us 5000 gold. So I'm gonna ponder to see if it will be worth it in the short term. In the long term, we will definitely do it. But for now, we're gonna leave him here and let him collect more rested XP. Instead, we have Goldeen, which is a paladin, level 34. And we have our druid at level 30. Mage at level 30. Let's hop on Goldeen because some of these characters I had at high level during the battle for Azeroth, and then they did the level squish. So a character that was level 120 became level 60, and a character who was level 60 and had flying became level 28. And this character, even though she is level 34, if you look at her spellbook and look at her riding skill, she's got artisan riding, which is the second level of riding that was available back then. Back then you had the 100% version, the 280% version, and the 350% version. Now you only have the 100% and the 350 version, and then the dragon riding. So this one can fly at 280 speed. And since it's level 34, I'm gonna see if I do have picked up archaeology on this one, and I have a bunch of flowers I can pick up. So I might actually see if we can combine this for a little while and mix things up. So I will fly over to this area over here and pick up the two in what's it called, the blasted lands, and then we will do the dig site over there, so we can mix it up a little bit and try to push this one up to 40, because at level 40 she will get the little bit faster flying. And this one I haven't been on in a while, so she will have rested XP for at least 2 or 3 levels. And remember, picking up the flowers does not affect your rested XP. Those are quests you pick up and turn in, so those are not draining your rested XP. So let's see.
Hello.
I think this will be 2500 experience. and you need 46,000 experience. It's going to be interesting to see how fast we can level here doing this. And this 280% flying is fast enough for me to feel like this is actually worth it. But let's go over here and also, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, I'm still in Chromie time here, which means that from a rare mob like this one, he is actually a mob that will take time to kill. And you got 6,000 experience from killing that rare mob, which is not bad. Yeah. But since we are in Chromie time, it might be a bit trickier to do the archaeology thing. Let me see how tedious it is, because we need to kill the mobs. So let's see if this is worth it or if we should just skip it. There's another rare we can kill and get some and the thing here is that we are, of course, pulling mobs around. Oh, I got fireman's leggings. Ooh, nice. Listed at 300,000, but sells for about 30,000. So, yay. Definitely worth it. And we have some flowers. I can put the flowers over there. And I got my talent point to spend. Let's add to the execution. See where we are. $2,000 experience. This is a paladin, so it's quite easy to get rid of any mobs that comes in our way. But yeah, what I'm doing right now is that I'm trying to set up my alts and leveling them to 60 as a first step. Once they are at level 60, I will be basically waiting until the pre-patch goes live, when the XP needed will be cut by 3/4. So you will basically have 75% less experience needed. Per level, going from level 60 to 70. So yes. And where were we? Over there. Okay. Yeah, doing dig sites when you're in Chromie time wasn't as efficient as I guessed it would be. It takes way longer, and you have to kill a bunch of mobs. So I think we will focus on picking up the burning blossoms. See, where is it?
I need to get closer.
It's not that they are hard to kill, it's just that it takes a little time. So it's not as time efficient when you are doing this. Let's see, we need one more. And of course the last one is up there. So we need to kill him. So, we tried archaeology. It's not that efficient when you're in Chromie time at this stage. So let's see if we can fly and pick up some of the... This one returns me to Stormwind, that one returns me to Stormwind. So let's go north and then hop down to Stormwind and clear these out. Because then we can pick up the flowers over there. Okay, we got a gray item. I guess we will put it on the auction house and see if it sells. So why not, when we are here, go and see if we can get lucky with the croc. There is the croc. Gosh Haldir. This one can drop items worth up to 70, 80k on the EU realm. So let's see what we got here. We got Willow's belt that we can sell, and this is the big one. We got Seafarer's pantaloons. Listed at 290,000 gold. On the EU side, I've sold a couple of these for about 60,000 gold. So we got lucky. We got lucky. Let's just hope that it sells. Slimy bone. I think you need this for something. I don't remember what. Yeah, we indeed. 290,000 gold, but I doubt it will sell for that. What I can do is I can post it for 90,000 gold and see if we get lucky. Someone might snag it as a snipe thing. Many people don't know that they actually added a bunch of stuff that was removed in the game in the Cataclysm in 10.2. So late last year, that item that I just picked up was re-added into the game. It's been away from the game for over 10 years. So, yay, nice. Maybe I actually will be able to get enough gold to pay for the WoW token in about 1.5 months' time. We will have to wait and see. But again, this is the thrill of trying out something new.
What's on your mind?
The goal with this US Gold Challenge is to be able to pay for the game time using WoW tokens. And if we get really, really, really lucky and make enough gold, I will spend the gold to buy the new expansions, because I do not have the War Within on this account, and I will not pay money in order for me to buy it. At least not at this time. Maybe at Christmas, if they have some sale where it's half price, maybe then I will actually pay money for it. But at this point, I'm happy to have the Dragonflight expansion, and I will have enough room in the older expansions to try and find ways to make gold. Just like this one, where you have an item that was removed and then put back again, and are easy to get. But still is very rare, since no one is available to do these older stuff. Also, it will be interesting to see what happens going forward. I know Sherpa tested on the beta about moving items, BOE items from one server to another server using the Warband Bank, and if that still works, you will be able to transfer items from this server that is overpriced and nothing sells to a server like the Hypop or full RP server where things like transmog are very sought after
What can I do for you?
and sell at much
See you
higher
soon.
rate than on a normal realm. So we will have to wait and see what might come of this. But for now, I'm focusing on leveling and I guess picking up some rares along the way isn't a bad idea. And to be fair, I'm also beginning to get a little bit fed up with flying around picking up these flowers. I'm glad the midsummer event is over on Friday, so we can do other things. But for now, this is too good of an like what do you call it? Too good of an opportunity to not do this. And we have currently picked up 25 of the flowers, so we just started. I bet that once we are done here and in Kalimdor, I will have hit level 40. And at level 40 I usually step out of Chromitime and start
You need something?
doing archaeology.
See you around.
Because at level 40, when you step out of Chromitime, you will one-shot everything in the Eastern Kingdom. So that's the goal. So right now, even though we are going to fly over a dig site, I'm not going to stop and dig that site. Instead, we are going to fly over to the Twilight Highlands. Yeah, this is a zone that scales from level 30 to 61, so it's good that we at least are level 60. Let's see what the... Okay, they changed the Eastern Plaguelands because before the Eastern Plagueland was like from level 45 to 60. But I guess with the level squish, Twilight Highlands before was higher. That's true. So I'm yawning, a little bit tired. I actually took a 2-hour nap earlier today. But I've had things to do for the past couple of days, all day long basically, so it's no wonder I'm a little bit tired. But tomorrow is Thursday, and I have my morning stream at 8 a.m. And after that I don't have anything planned for the day, so I will probably just take it easy. And then Friday, morning stream as usual. And Sunday we have the soft leveling stream. And then the midsummer event will be over and we can focus on leveling. And also on Sunday we have the Darkmoor Fair up, which means that I can pick up the Wii buff and do some archaeology leveling on some of my characters. The thing here is that, yes, we can go to the Burning Crusade, we can go to Northrend, and I think we will have hit a high enough level to go to Legion once we have gotten that far. The thing is how we will be doing with... Yeah, we will have to wait and see. That's a future me problem. Now let's continue.
How are ya?
How are ya? Are
Safe
you?
travels.
I'm doing great. Again, since this is a low-level character, I don't even need to check if the next zone is in the right time frame, because you need to be level 50 to access Battle for Azeroth zones. So we will be in the right zone when we go over here. Which means that I can fly straight over to the flame over there. So this is a really soft stream. And we actually got a rare item to drop. That's amazing. It's gonna be interesting to see if I can manage to sell this for like 100k or 90k or whatever. Because I will not post it at 290,000k. The region market value average, what people normally post it on the different servers in the US, is 148k. But as you can see, the sales average, what people actually buy it for, has been around 6,000. But to be fair, I think that is because people who loot it might not always have TSM and don't know what the price usually is. And if they are on another realm or whatever, they may accidentally sell it for way less than it's worth. And that would push down the average price. Also, if you saw that, it's 0.08 daily sales. So it's very rare that they sell.
Hey there. See you later.
I don't know exactly what that is in actual time, but it's not one daily basically. It's one maybe per month or something like that, or even less. But the goal for now with this character is to hit level 40. And once she hit level 40, she will get the max speed normal flying. And I can take her out of Chromie time and start to have some archaeology done. I need to stretch out a little bit. I will probably go to about 10 o'clock today. So when the ads are up in about 15 minutes, I'm going to just stretch my leg a little bit, and then we will be pushing the last time and see if we can get this one up to level 40. Going forward for the next 2 to 3 weeks before the pre-patch event goes live, I will focus most of my streams on trying to push as many of the characters as possible up to level 60. The main leveling streams will be on Sundays. Monday through Friday I will still do my daily stuff and try to finish up as much as that as possible before the War Within goes live. And then of course also we have the Wednesday streams where I will be leveling my US characters and get as many of those as possible up to level 60. And the reason why we are aiming at level 60 is that there will be a nerf of the XP needed to go from level 60 to 70, and that nerf will be in the realms of about 75%. So you will cut the time needed by three quarters about. And that's huge. So instead of needing like between 3 and 400,000, you will be needing around 70,000, between 70 and 80,000 experience for the highest of those levels. And that will cut the leveling time a lot. And again, this is an old account, so I have a bunch of characters that are a bit leveled up, and those were leveled during the time of Battle for Azeroth. And I think this character was like level 60 or 70 or something like that when the level squish hit. The Dalaran Crater. I'd hoped that they would return Dalaran someday to this point. But who knows what might happen going forward. I know, but I won't tell. I'm trying to keep this a little bit of a spoiler-free zone when it comes to the story evolving in the War Within. I don't mind talking about like changes to the gameplay mechanics and stuff like that, but I will try to keep the channel a spoiler-free zone when it comes to storyline and stuff like that from the beta. But if you've been to the beta, you know what I'm talking about. I guess we will know in about 2 months' time. When it comes to this character, it's level 36. And I will not even attempt to steal the flame from Undercity. I tried doing it on a level 56 character, and she got one-shotted by the knockback from the flame alone. So, yeah, that's no good idea. If you are like level 60 plus and have reasonable gear, you should have no problem stealing the flame in Undercity. But on a lower level character, no, 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 no. The flame will one-shot you when you try to extinguish it. Oh, we dinged another level. Nice. Let's pick up this one.
It's too far away.
So let's fly over to next one, and we can see, what do I want to have? I want to have Templar Strike. And if you just joined us, I'm trying to do the best I can with the Midsummer Festival by picking up the Burning Blossom, and through that process level a character up to level 40. It was level 34 when we started, and we have gained about 3 levels just by picking up Burning Blossom in Eastern Kingdom and doing some archaeology. We also killed a couple of mobs, and from one of them we got these Seafarer's Pantaloons that are listed at 290,000 gold on the auction house. I will not post them at that level. I will post them at an undercut price, maybe 1/3 of that, and see if we can manage to get like 100,000 gold from it. And the reason why we are picking up the Burning Blossoms are that they are the currency for the Midsummer event. And the Midsummer event ends on Friday morning EU time. Let's see, we have 120 of them currently. What was I gonna do? I'm going to open up the map, because now it's gonna be interesting. We are going into Horde territory. Into the Ghostlands and Eversong Woods. And the same when it comes to stealing the flame from Silvermoon City. It's a no-go if you are level 7, under level 70. And you ought to be relatively well geared to go into Silvermoon City, because just like in Stormwind, the guards are level 70. And you cannot get into where the bonfire is located without triggering the guards. It's basically impossible. I'm sure someone has done it at a lower level, but you would basically need a raid team able to handle the mobs, the guards, because yeah, they are hard to kill when you are under level 70. And yes, those guards don't scale to you. They are level 70. Even if I'm level 37, they are level 70. So, no go there. At level 60 and above, you should be able to steal the flame from Undercity, Thunderbluff, and Orgrimmar, but Silver Moon City is a no-go. And for the simple reason that you cannot fly in that zone, which means that you need to approach the bonfire on the ground. And being on the ground means that you will eventually pull the guards, whether you want it or not. And even if you go in as a rogue, the guards see through your stealth. So that's a no-go. So we are in the Ghostlands, and as you can see, you cannot fly in Ghostlands. Hopefully in the Midnight expansion, which comes after the War Within, they will do a revamp of the zone. The reason why we believe that is that there will be a major revamp or a major story surrounding the Sunwell of Quel'Thalas. So yeah, it's going to be interesting because I really like to be able to fly in this zone. Now, I'm not sure we are going to survive this. I'm on a paladin, so I should have a bunch of defenses. And from what I've seen, the guards out in the open do not go as level 70. They scale with you. So it should be possible for me to survive this. And if we don't, well, we don't. I mean, it's nothing bad. So, let's see here what these guys are. Okay, that's a Ghostland Guardian, a boss. And that's a Ghostland Guardian, a boss. Ooby dooby. That's a level 37. Okay. I might be over my head here. That's a level 37. So I need to avoid these guys. But the normal guys will probably no big problem for me. So let's see if we can sneak around here. And avoid the high level mobs. I think we will make it. There is a guard running here, but let me see if I can outrun him. We made it! Nice! Well done. You are in combat. Okay, I'm still in combat. Then I will have to continue running a while because now he's no longer with me. So, pew! That could have been intense. But yeah, those level 70 mobs, you do not want to engage them. So yes. Again, I forgot I'm actually in Chromie time still. So that might be why these are a little bit more of a challenge. Because they scale all the way to my level. And since we have been leveling not through questing or equipping new gear, I'm only eye level 90 on this guy. So the eye level gear is 94, which means that eye level 90 is not really that bad of an eye level for the level. But when you scale higher up, if you don't have heirloom gear that goes all the way with you, you will very quickly be undergeared for any kind of interaction. So here the trick is to avoid the guards. There are patrolling guards by this tree here, so I will go this place, see if we can avoid them. They weren't there. Okay, they are here, and I will actually go around here. Let's see. The same goes for this wagon. There are guards over there. Let's try and avoid those. And last but not least, there are guards up there. So let's go this way and then over here. And it looks like we made it. Nice. Again, I will not even attempt going into Silvermoon City because that will be suicide. Instead, we are hopping back to Stormwind and we'll continue south from Stormwind. For some reason, I'm not sure if the ads triggered. I don't know. I didn't see any information about it, but maybe there's some situation on that. No, I actually have. $3 per. Okay. We should have had ads just any minute ago here. So I don't know what happened. Maybe we had ads and I missed them, but that's the way it is in that case. So we are back in Stormwind. Let's see where we need to go in order for us to pick up the flames. Yes, we have the 2 flames over there. Let's pick them up first and then go counterclockwise and pick up the rest. And I will be going for about 20-25 more minutes or so. And then I need to go to bed in order for me to be able to wake up tomorrow morning. Because tomorrow morning we have a new stream at 8 AM, a breakfast stream, where I will be doing daily stuff and hunt some rares on the EU side. By the way, I will actually not do this. Instead, I will park him in Stormwind, where he is in a rested zone. Let's see where we need to go. Here we are. We are rested. And what I will do is I need a mailbox to be able to send over the stuff I'm going to put on the auction house. And we're going to end the stream by posting stuff on the auction house instead. Because I need to do that in order to make gold. So the pantaloons are cloth items. Cloth, mail, cloth, leather, mail. So the cloth items go to my cloth auction house person. Then we had something from a leather. And then we had mail. So we send over the mail stuff. So that's it. And Let me park him on the top up here instead. So now he's not in the middle of the city, just in case. Let's scroll down to our auctioneers. And it's time to see if we can make some gold. I'm going to do some quick posting and not go too deep into my thoughts around it. Let's pick up the stuff, and we had sold something. We made 474 gold. When it comes to posting things on the auction house, I'm looking at what's reasonable. And even though the market value, that is what it's usually posted at, is 600 gold, the region market average is 300, and it usually sells for 110. So I'm going to post this one for 475, since I control the market. No one else has posted anything. And this one is one of the reasons why I love this server. You have an item listed at 69,000 gold, but in reality it sells for about 500 gold. I'm going to post these for 975 gold. They are green items. These ones, I will, you see the buyout price is 800, so I will post this as 795. That means that I'm undercutting. And in reality, these are so small numbers, so they are give and take, basically. And again, 116. I will overdo that, but half the price. Let's post those at 400. 2000, and I will post them at 670. Let's just post them as they are. This one I will post at 975. Shoopy-doopy-doo. That was the plate. Let's go for the mail. See if we sold anything. Nope. No sales. Okay, let's post it for 785. Yeah, let's keep the price. Some of these are at this time, you can see that a lot of the stuff I haven't even learned the transmog of. So going forward, once I have a little bit more money in the bank, I will become more restrictive with what it is that I'm pushing on the auction house in comparison to what I learn. I'm not actively collecting on the US servers, but it would be nice to have a little bit of a transmog collection to choose from when you do the transmog stuff. For now, I'm basically just wearing the standard gear I got when I created characters, and not really doing too much in the fancy transmog way. Again, items listed as 70,000, selling for 52 gold. It's fun. Someone is trying to play the market. So 325 is not too much, even if it's more than you would think. These one, let's say 425. And this one was the one I found, listed at 274 fireman's leggings. They are kind of rare. They are. And I'm not sure if these were one of those that were returned into the game. But just like the Seafarer's Pantaloons, they are overpriced on this server. They usually sell for like 30,000, and average listing price is 180. It's listed at 149 according to TSM, but as you can see, they are listed at 230,000 in the buyout price. I'm gonna list those at 98, no, let's say 97.8065. So we have some funny numbers there. 97,000 gold. And if they sell, I'm gonna be happy camper. I doubt it, but you never know. These items are like once in a month sales things, and you have to be very lucky to have the right person look at your auction at the right time in order for you to sell stuff. Let's go for the leather items and see what she has in store. When it comes to BOEs, especially from these older content, they have a very low sales rate, especially on these normal servers. That's why I hope we will be able to transfer much of these materials over to other servers, or if these become region-wide. Nothing sold here, so let's go in and post them again. Okay. Let's lower the price. These one are overpriced. They are listed at 2,000 and they sell for 50. So 970. Let's cut the price. Let's go for 420. It's a nice round number. Yeah, these one I will keep at this price. Broadmother's Cape. It's an item you can get in Elven Forest when you quest there. It's a rare drop from a spider in the cave. I think the name of the spider is Mother Fang or something like that. 800, let's go for that. $975, 800, so let's go for 975. Another of those overpriced items. See if we can have anyone snipe them from me. Shoulder pads. Okay. Yeah, I will list those at 795. Again, these are items that usually are quite overpriced. I think these were the items we got from Draenor, if I'm not mistaken. And let's hop over to our cloth person and see what the seafarers' pantaloons were listed at. It's going to be interesting. So let's see here. And it looks like nothing has sold. But hey, we go again. Let's see, the inbox is full. What's this? Okay. $9,000. No, 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 no. $1,500. No. Let's cut that. 475, I think, is an okay. 2,000. No, no, no. No way. Freed cloak. I'm trying to speed through this in order for us to, let's see, double caprice. 32,000 sells for 245. I will see if we can have some snipe these. I post them at about 10% of the current listing price and see if we can have someone buy them. These are 1,800, so 24.35. The sash is basically worthless, but let's put it at 235 and see if someone wants it. Yeah, I will actually post it at 675. Oops, one digit too much. Warrior cloak. So here we have the seafarers' pantaloons, 290,000. I will I will post that at the same 97,865 and see if we can get some gold in our cash. And I guess we will know tomorrow. If I manage to sell them, I will definitely talk about it on our next Wednesday stream, and probably other streams also, because that will be high value items to sell. So that's nice. Now we have done the plate, leather, mail, and cloth. Time to look at the weapons. I have them at a separate person. These are all level 10 characters I just created to have them as auctioneers, since I don't have the Brutosaur. Also to keep it a little bit organized. These petrified skin bones drop like flies in the dead mine area, so I'm actually not going to push the price on these. I want to get rid of them, and for every one I sell, I have one less in my bag. And as you noticed, I have 3 of them, a total of 4, but I only put 1 on the auction house because there's no need to push more than that. Staff of Nobles is one of the rare drops from the Brainwashed Noble in Deadman area. At this point we have the 37,704, so I will post it at 37,695, because then we undercut the buyout price and we are still high up in the price level. Those are rares. The Jewel Dagger is another of those that once upon a time was removed and then turned back into the game. The same go for the Pale Skinner. I'm usually posting these at 6875 because you can farm those easily in Elven Forest. So 28,000. No. I'm going to post it at 795. And that one. Shield 795. Wool throws. Let's see if we can have some snipe it at 2,400 when it's listed at 8,000. Prison Manifest. I usually post these for 97.85. The bow the way it is. This is kind of a rare item. Still not worth 25,000 or 15,000. I will post it at 68.75 and see if we can get someone to buy it. I'm the only one posting it on this realm, so there might be a buyer out there if we are lucky. And again, if you look at the sales rate of these, 0.02, so it's very rare that these sell. And I think that is one reason why the price is so high. They want to make it worth for them to post them. But in reality, I would be happy if I got like 900 for them. So let's say 975. That's more than I could expect to get from it. And these items that are like 115 gold, 66 gold, I usually post them at about 200 gold, Because if someone want them, 200 gold is nothing today. So 200 gold, easy peasy. 2000 gold, nah, that's a bit much. So you see, it's usually sell for about 200. So this one that is listed at from 7,000 down, I will list at 675 and see if we can get them to sell. After the weapons, I think we have our material guy, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Mats. And when it comes to gold making, I think the materials are the items that I will make most gold from, because that market is region wide, and you pick up stuff along the way as you level and do stuff. And those items you pick up, you can sell on the auction house and make money from, basically. Again, we have the unvery lucky rock. We have these candles. I don't know what they are for, but I can list them. And then we didn't have any materials left to sell in this point because I haven't been out questing that much on this realm. So I haven't got that many things to sell. I do pick up herbs and ore on a bunch of characters, but I usually keep them in the bags until I have between 200 and 1,000 depending on, and then just put everything on the auction house at once. And when I do that on the EU side, the 1,000 items sell basically at once. So it's a very steady way to make income, even though you might not make as much as by selling the correct items of the season. We are in our pets and toys character. So this one I have a bunch of these cheap ones to sell, and then we have the midsummer stuff, and you see 15,000 for that one, 20,000 for this one, and 42,000 for that one. Okay, let's see if it sells. Maybe I could cut the price in half, but not at this point. These sell year round, and it would be stupid to try and undercut too much when it's the current season. So people might not like to grind out the flowers the way I do, but rather want to spend gold to get them. And I did sell one of those pets for 14,000 on the other realm the other day. So it's not a fable. They do sell. This guy has recipes, a lot of recipes, and most of these recipes are from vendors. So what I've paid a couple of silver for them, and when I sell them, I can make a good profit. These swift bows, for example, listed at 12,000, sell for 34. I will list them for 795. Holy protection, yeah, 400. Let's say 425. Swiftness potion, 325, 675. Let's post it at this. Yeah, let's keep the price. Many of the items I'm selling are cooking recipes, and simply because people are often lazy when it comes to trying to find the right vendor to get the right item. So if they can find it on the auction house, they are willing to pay a little higher price. So when I have the free market, when it comes to the cooking recipes, I usually post them at 425 gold. And so far on this character, I've made almost 9,000 gold, or even more, 9,000 gold from selling recipes in 2 weeks. So it's not a huge amount, but it's a steady income. And once I'm out of the recipe, I can always take a character and make a loop and visit the vendors and buy a bunch of new ones and put on the auction house. So that's the way I roll. Yeah, it was good we started this when we started it, because it's 10 o'clock and it's time for me to go to bed. But I will just finish up posting these things before we end the stream. So Mystery Stew for 25. For 25. For 25. For 25. Nothing. For 25. And as you can see, these have a little bit of a higher 0.045. So they are not that common sales, but they do sell. And also remember, we are in a lull period basically, because we have the Panda Remix, we have the Kata Classics with the Season of Discovery and the normal classic, and we have the beta going on for the War Within, and also in the northern hemisphere we are in the middle of summer, and in the middle of summer people are not playing the game as much. So that is also one reason why the auction house is a bit slow right now. So basically we are done for the night. Let me hop to the end screen here and just remind you that I stream Monday through Friday from 8 to 10 EU server time. US Gold Challenge is the thing you've just watched. Wednesdays from 6:30 onwards. And on Sunday evenings we have the Soft Sunday leveling streams, and in which we are trying to level character as smoothly as possible without any stress. And that includes doing solo content and focusing on, for example, doing archaeology. But that's about it for tonight. So thank you again for watching and chatting with me. And I will see you again tomorrow morning in about 10 hours. So